Hey YouTube, it's Chris with Braille Scale. Just a quick check-in here on the Braille Scale build-off, which will end on December 31st. This is the first month here. We started August 15th. Yesterday was September 15th. And yeah, I'm definitely blown away. So thanks very much to everybody out there who's participating or who's sharing it or who's even just commenting and enjoying the builds from the sidelines. I do appreciate it very much. We've got like an international community of people here on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube here, just building away. And yeah, it's cool to see all the different projects, the different scales that people have gone with. I've seen a couple aircraft in 72nd scale. I've seen a 1/100 scale tank, and then all the different countries are presented. I mean, it's really cool. I do want to say, if you guys look down in the description below, I've done my best to kind of compile a list of every ongoing build, everyone that said they're either going to join in or they've given me a kit that they're going to build. If it's a completed kit, I'll try and put the status and stuff like that in there too. But it's definitely a lot more participation than I had expected. So it's been a little interesting trying to keep up with everything. And as the pandemic restrictions start to lift a little bit, things at work gotten a little more intense. It seems like everyone's trying to get in a whole 9 months worth of work in the last 3 months of the year here. So if you don't see your name in there, if you don't see your build or a link to your video, or if you're an Instagram follower and I didn't even mention that you were participating, I really apologize. It's definitely not on purpose. I'm just trying my best to keep it all up to date, and I might see something and comment or like it and fail to kind of capture it, and then by the time I kind of come back to the desktop computer at the end of the day and sit there and try to like compile the list, it's definitely possible that some of you guys are falling through the cracks, and again, I really apologize. But I do want to make sure that everyone's got that information in the description below. So yeah, if you don't see it in there, and it should be, just shoot me a message, send me a comment. My email address is down there in the description too. Feel free to send me some high-res photos of your completed stuff, because again, by the end of the build in December, I would like to compile a slideshow here on YouTube of everyone's completed build from Instagram, from Twitter, from YouTube, of course, with links to videos, because I know a lot of you guys have definitely already put some great videos out there. But that's really it. Just want to say thanks again, guys, for all the participation, for putting up with any mistake that I make here on the clerical side in terms of letting everyone know whose build is whose and where they're at and where to find them. And I do hope to keep that as accurate as possible. This little Tiger's going together pretty well. I mean, now that I've got all the wheels cleaned up at this point, at least, I'm hoping the rest of the progress should be a little more exciting. I originally wanted to try to glue all the wheels to themselves so that I could kind of like pull them off the lower hull and then get the tracks on there and then kind of paint and install them as a single piece, which is something I've started doing with individual linked tracks in 1/35th scale for like the plastic magic tracks or dragon style plastic tracks. But yeah, I don't know if it's just the way the kit's designed or if it's just the size of the wheels, but they don't really come into contact in a meaningful way where I can pull them all off. So I did decide to just glue them all in place. I'll go ahead and get the tracks on there and just have everything pretty solid, and then I'll paint it up, starting from black and getting lighter and lighter and lighter until I've got some good coverage down there, and then get some dust and other maybe some oil effects, grease effects, and try to cover up the fact that those deep areas are just painted in primer and like a black paint that I just couldn't quite reach with a brush. But we'll see how it goes. I guess that is what's nice about the 72nd scale and smaller stuff, is that some of these details you can really just get away with that initial primer coat. And especially if you use like a black base, then you're just you can call it like a fake shadow and do your best to get some detail paint over there. But at the end of the day, it's all pretty tiny anyway. The trumpeter tracks that are included in the kit seem to be like a DS style, where instead of telling you to melt them together like the old school Tamiya tracks, these actually tell you that, hey, you can just use regular modeling cement and it'll react with the regular modeling cement, similar to how Dragon DS tracks work. So I'm hoping that that's the case, and it'll allow me to incorporate some sag in there over the wheels, and that I don't have to try too hard to get everything to stay connected. But no, that's really it for the quick update, guys. Just wanted to say, it's been a month so far, and I'm just pretty shocked at how many people have joined, and I've still got people messaging me saying, hey, can I join? And absolutely, the answer is yes, you guys can join at any point in time right up until the end of the build. Again, the only thing is it's got to be 1/72 scale or smaller. Please use the hashtags, which I've included down in the description below. And that's really it. I mean, it ends on the 31st, so if with these really small kits, if you guys want to start it on the your December 25th, December 30th, as long as it's done by the 31st, that's the only requirement. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my subscribers. Big shout out to my family. I know I've been kind of away from social media for a little bit here. It's again just getting to that time with the pandemic restrictions, with work kind of getting a little more intense. I've just find myself trying to do some projects around the house, trying to get things cleaned up and finished from the summer as we start getting into fall. Thanks to my wife for letting me sneak away to the hobby bench every now and again. Yeah, big shout out to my family, always there supporting me, my subscribers. You guys, I really appreciate all the support I get here on YouTube. My followers on Instagram. I've been away from Instagram now for probably about a week or two, just not really posting a lot of updates, and I haven't seen anyone really. My following count, normally you sometimes see like just numbers start dropping off, but I've actually had a couple people continue to follow me, so I really appreciate it, guys. And I think this tells me that come 2021, there's probably going to be a follow-up Braille scale group build. So whether it's the same thing, 72nd scale or smaller, or if we kind of go with a different topic next year, I'm not sure, but Braille scale build off 2021 will definitely continue at this rate. So thanks again, guys. Take care.